I'm making some delicious pork tacos, and I'm only using ingredients I already had in the house. My wife and daughter are out today for a girls' day, and she's expecting to come home to a taco party. So, let's see what we can do. All right, I've got a boneless pork shoulder roast here. We're gonna set that aside. That's what we're gonna be braising today. Now, I've got some chilies, some ancho, guajillo, and some chile de arbol. Now we're gonna let this sweat down. I got some warm water here. Let it sit in there for 10-15 minutes. It's gonna rehydrate. Now we're just gonna cut this into some big chunks. That right there is a perfect size chunk. The reason we're doing this is we sear it off. The more chunks you cut it into, the more surface area you're gonna have. And for us, we're gonna be searing it over some charcoal to get a little bit of a smoky flavor. A lot of times we'll start straight into a heavy bottom pot like this Dutch oven here. A couple different ways to go about it. It's nice out, so we're grilling today. Pop this little thing up here. Makes it really convenient. Let's go to the grill. When the bandana's on and the Crocs are in full-wheel drive, that's when you're ready to grill. Now what we have here is some ripping hot charcoal in this Primo ceramic grill, and our goal is to try and develop a bit of color and texture on each side of the meat before we go to braise it. Now there's a few reasons for this, but primarily we want to help develop flavors. That crust we're looking for is called the Maillard reaction, and when we have achieved that, it's going to unlock so much flavor for us. And in this case, we're hoping that the charcoal will give us an additional smoky bit of flavor as well. Just be careful with this. The fire loves that pork fat, and it'll flare up pretty quickly when we do this. And alternatively, use a heavy bottom pot over high heat with a touch of oil to sear the meat. All right, we've got some great color on all of these. So now we're gonna take it off the grill, and let's go build some flavor. We've got our chilies. We're gonna blend those together. Right into our braising pot, along with pork. Now, we got some chipotles and adobo sauce. About that many. I normally would have added garlic to that, but I'm out, so you gotta make do with what you got. Green chilies. Green chilies. Got a handful of cilantro, not too much. Take some onion. Slice it up real thin. Scatter it upon this pot. Lime juice. Next, you gotta have the fajita rub. You gotta have the fajita rub. Take some stock and cover the whole thing up. Make sure all the chunks of meat have enough room to be submerged in water. We're gonna mix this up good. Then we're gonna put it over high heat for 3 or 4 hours until this is fall apart tender. Now we've got this in the house over high heat until it gets to a simmer, at which point we're gonna turn it down to a low heat. This is the point that we are braising the meat. And we're gonna do this for about 3 or 4 hours. And over that period of time, these tough chunks of meat will start to break down and become tender. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours since we started braising that pork. Now, this is as tender gets. It's tender as a mother's love. You can see just how tender it is. I just need one hand and some tongs to break it apart. No knife needed. I've got a lot more in there because we're actually eating this for dinner. My wife and daughter are back now, so we're gonna get ready to have a little taco party. But one thing I like to do whenever I shred it, I like to put it back in there with some of that liquid, let it kind of rehydrate. Keeps every bite just as juicy as it could be. I'm not gonna tell you how to make a taco. I'm telling you how I'm doing it, but to each their own. There's several different ways. You could go the birria route and get some corn tortillas, dip it in that braising liquid, cook that with some cheese. It's delicious that way. We're keeping it simple. I'm going down with some of that pork. Now you could go with some shredded cheese, however you want to do it. I just made some queso. That's how we do it. So you get some of that white American cheese dip. It's necessary. I made some tomatillo salsa. I love the salsa verde with this. I think it goes really well with the pork, so got a little dash of that. Get a lot of flavors here, but that's what it's all about. And you gotta have the pico, it just makes it look perfect. Excited about this. This is so good. It doesn't get better than this to me. It is so good. So much flavor. So many different flavors coming together. Oh, I love it so much. I'm not gonna leave any for a photo. I'm sure I'm covered in it. I'm sweaty, I'm nasty. That's what this is all about though. We're able to make it, go do the stuff we want to do this afternoon, and then come back to it 4 hours later. So good. Now, of course, if you've been with us for a little while, you know that there's gonna be a hidden code somewhere within this video. If you find it and you're the first to DM it to my Instagram account, you're gonna win a free bottle of rub. So go look, finding that code, leave a comment letting us know what you want to see us cook next. Thanks for watching.